Let us solve another question which was given in GATE 2016 for 2 marks on pipelining. Here it goes. Suppose two functions f and g can be computed in 5 and 3 nanoseconds by functional units uf and ug respectively. Given two instances of uf and two instances of ug, it is required to implement the computation f of g of xi for 1 less than or equal to I less than or equal to 10. Ignoring all other delays, the minimum time required to complete this computation is how many nanoseconds? Let us have a look at. How many nanoseconds exactly? We need to find it out. Now here, there are two functions. One is f and one more is g. One is f and one more is g. Here the thing is, when you have a look at this, you can have a clear idea that first g of x will get performed, followed by f of x, right? For this, we do have two separate functional units. Let us say this is g unit and this is f unit, which takes 5 nanoseconds and 3 nanoseconds respectively. So g takes 3 nanoseconds, f takes 5 nanoseconds. All right. So that is, now there are some number of instructions that are needed to be performed in these pipeline stages. Number of instructions are equal to 10. If you can have a look at the total number of instructions that are I is equal to 10 that are needed to be executed in this two stages. Okay. Now, what is the total time required to complete this computation? Let us have a look at this. Okay. Now, first instruction, the total time is equal to first instruction time plus remaining instructions time. Remaining instructions time. Because first instruction is going to consume the total clock cycles. The first instruction consumes total clock cycles, but the remaining instruction will take only TP number of clock cycles. Here you can clearly see TP is equal to 5 nanoseconds. Okay, so TP is equal to 5. What is TP? TP is maximum stage delay. Maximum stage delay is 5 nanoseconds here. So TP is equal to 5. That will be equal to, the first instruction will definitely consume all the clock cycles, that is 3 plus 5, 8 clock cycles. But rest of the 9 instructions will take only TP number of clock cycles, 9 into 5. Okay, that will be equal to 45 plus 8 is equal to 53. Okay, this could be the possible answer if there is no other detail provided in the question. But hold on, there is a catch in the question. Okay, find most of you people, without looking at any other possibility, you might get fixed with this. Okay, 53 might be the minimum number of clock cycles that are required to execute this. 10 instructions. But if you can have a look at, there are actually 2 instances of G and 2 instances of F, which are going to run parallelly with these 2 instances. Okay, now look at the actual scenario of the pipeline. G, F, and there is one more G and one more F, which can run pretty much parallelly to these G and F. This is G, this is F, which takes 3 clock cycles, which takes 8 clock cycles. Same replicas of G and F are available within the same system. So there is another G, another instance of G, which also takes 3 clock cycles, another instance of f which also takes sorry, this is 5 clock cycles, right? 5 clock cycles. Okay, now you can clearly see these, all these can operate in parallel. Okay, now there are total of 10 instructions. If you do have 10 instruction and you do have two separate streams in the pipelining, one is one stream of G and F, one more is one stream of G and F, another stream of G and F. You just need to calculate only for 5 instruction, because the other 5 instruction can execute in parallel because there are separate G and F. So all the 10 instruction need not be executed within the same stream. There is another stream in which there we do have another G and another F, which means that only for 5 clock cycles we need to calculate, because only for 5 instructions we need to calculate. Rest of the 5 instruction can execute in parallel. This is the thing. So if you want to calculate for 5 instructions, that is equal to, pipeline time is equal to, first instruction will consume all the clock cycles plus rest of all the remaining instructions will consume only TP number of clock cycles. Okay, which is equal to 28. 28 is the correct answer here.